The European Union just passed a law that lets them scan your messages even though most of the parliament voted against it. Let me say that again. The majority voted against it and the law still passed. So there's this law critics call chat control, and it lets platforms see through people's private messages. Every text, photo, DM, all of it included. Supposedly to catch the bad guys, which is the excuse they always use. Now back in March, Europe already killed this law once. And then the biggest party in the parliament dug up a procedural loophole and forced a second vote on the law that everyone thought was buried at this point. Now even in the second vote, 314 people voted against it and only 276 voted to keep the law. Now you don't really need to be good at math, most people did not want this law. But because of a technicality in how the vote worked, killing it needed a specific number. It came up 47 votes short, so the law that most of the parliament already rejected twice somehow still stands. Right now this version is technically voluntary and they've carved out apps like Signal and WhatsApp and others. So today your encrypted chats are still safe, but don't get too comfortable because this was never the real fight. There's a second version of this law being cooked up behind closed doors right now, which is going to be permanent. And that one does not ask nicely. It would force the scanning directly into your phone before the message is even encrypted. Meaning it doesn't really matter what apps you use, what privacy settings you have turned on or off. None of it. The spy would already be inside the device you're holding in your hand. And that's what this vote was actually protecting. Not necessarily catching criminals, but just keeping the door open. Follow me as I keep covering this story every step of the way.